Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Hello.
Brian, help. Help these poor people on this show. They're poor mothers. They're poor mothers and fathers. This is a 90-Day Fiancé the other way. You know what the other way is, Brian? It's the wrong way. It's the wrong choice. What are these people doing? This is the Brian, we've been reviewing shows for like 3 years, 2 multiverses. This might be the craziest show ever. Look, I'm very aware, people, that 90-Day Fiancé exists, and it's all the mail order brides and husbands coming in from other countries to America. There's a reason they're coming to America. All right. There's a reason. It is crazy to try to transplant somebody from the US into any of these South American, Middle Eastern countries. I'm not even saying one's better than the other. It just doesn't work. Round peg, square hole. Like, you can't just convert to being a Muslim and think you're going to work. You don't even, oh my God, these people are the trans guy. Like, God bless you. That's awesome, but you're nuts. What do you think is going to happen? Like, where are their families? Like, they're there. Why aren't they like shaking them? Like, Brian, you watched it before me. I jumped on, and again, I always think I jump on these shows at the right time. And oh boy, I'm gonna get to the. Am I crazy?
Well, let me first say thank you for joining me this week. You heard my call last video I did with Brett, and I knew you would love it. I knew you'd have all these strong takes, and literally this show is just people that to me I think are insane. Like, just watching this, I'm either like, you're crazy, or I'm maniacally laughing at 10 o'clock on my couch. They're crazy people. They're absolutely crazy.
Listen, my wife is on a business trip, and she usually, though, God bless her, will sit there and watch like some of these shows with me, and she's always out loud criticizing ones, and I'm even like, no, it's fine. Like, you're being too picky. I can't even imagine what like a normal person like herself would say to these people, because like, I'm not a normal person. We watch so much of these shows now, Brian. Our brains are warped. Like, our sense of reality isn't even like, but even us, even this like is like a splash of water in my face. Like, whoa, this is actually crazy. Like, these are like the only time I've ever actually wanted to talk to like the cameramen, or like, I need to know like what this was like. This is why you have to like, subscribe, like hit the notification bell, like follow our TikTok. Like, this is why we need to get bigger. I need to get, those are the stories people want to know, and we're gonna get them. But like, oh my God, dude. All right, let's start. Let's just go run through some of them, and we'll just talk about like if any of them aren't going to get murdered, basically. Chris is heading to Colombia to meet Jamie for the first time. Okay, I like Jamie. Beautiful woman.
Yep.
Apparently Chris has night terrors and narcolepsy. That's something you should share.
The narcolepsy we knew about. We did not know about the night tremors. And all I think about is Wedding Crashers, where what does it say? Christopher Walken's like, he has night tremors. He like grabs the rope. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, you can insert funny clip. Like, that one, I'm like, I also got a little worried when she was like finicky about the extra $100 a month choice thing. I'm like, yeah, but you got what you wanted from your new girl and from the apartment.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Is that going to become a persistent thing? The preview
says, like, what's the exchange rate? Like, is $100 over there like that?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you have 100, is she also in the preview something wrong with her neck?
Yeah, dude, this is all added on. Like, when that stuff is like, I had them as a higher ranked, like, actually could work couple. I still do. I still actually do.
Me too. Jen's gonna go to India, even though her fiance replied to her friend's catfish message. Oh, so Jen was this one. So Jen. What do you think about Jen, first of all?
Idiot. I mean, like, I don't understand why she thinks it's gonna work, especially if like what we saw from what's his name again? I don't even remember his name. I keep getting them mixed up. Rishi or something. All right.
Oh yeah, Rishi's family doesn't know about Jen. There's so many people living in that apartment. It's like Willy Wonka.
Right. That's, I mean, like, why? And like, I don't know if she knows that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Especially they're all about arranged marriages. Like, she can't even speak the language. Like, these are serious, serious things you need to consider when you're gonna get married to somebody. And they just do it on a whim, Bill.
Rishi's
Whim.
mother expects the wife to come in to like take over all the
Yes.
responsibilities, like
Right.
clean up Uncle Joe's bed. You know what I mean? Like it's like seriously, that's like going in the thumb Uncle Joe. But like
There's so many that could go in here.
it's like it is like it's like not only are they going to be freaking, they have a girl coming over the next day for an arranged marriage meeting.
Right. She's gonna arrive probably at the same time.
She
Coincidentally, I'm
might
sure.
get murdered.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and apparently he's gonna be upset about not being able to have sex because like she says in the preview, like, hey, you're fine not having sex until after we're married. And he was like, oh boy.
I mean, yeah, add it to the list.
All right, move on to people I do. I really like Isabel and Gabe. Like, I'm pro Isabel and Gabe. Like, I think they are also on the
They're
upper
high up.
tier of being okay. It's just a tough situation, like with Gabe, and not because they're like the trans stuff. It's just because of like if Isabel hasn't said anything to her family about it yet, like it means she's really
She's worried
about it. And that's like you're just setting Gabe up to have to deal with more BS. Like the initial reaction shouldn't have to be with him present, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Yeah, they definitely have. They're another one that's high up. I mean, he exhausted his green card last year or this year. So I mean, he's going. Like they work. Seems like they're like that's the hang up. And I kind of think it's gonna in the end it's gonna be okay. But they don't get a ton of screen time.
No. Who does get a lot of screen time is Nicole, aka murder suspect number one. Her parents, they are Christians from Idaho, and she has already been married in 2 ceremonies. She converted and she's now Muslim. Didn't tell her parents any of that until then. Parents are very concerned, obviously. Big shout out though to Papa Bear's bear t-shirt.
Yeah, he I also love when he's like, I'm not going over
they're old too.
Yeah, I feel I totally get, as now that I have kids, like I get like where he's like, I can't even, if something is wrong, I can't even get to you.
Well, that's the thing. And also like family members dying, being sick. Also, she admits after she's like, oh, after I converted, I found out I like read the rule book basically and realized crap, like I should have read the terms and conditions. Like I'm not about this. And oh boy, here we
go. But even if you don't read the rule, like that's not even a rule book. Like the practice.
It's in the rule book.
You should know like a loose generalization of what each culture is like, just from like, have you watched TV? Have you watched movies? Like, have you read anything on the internet at all? Like any information whatsoever? They just it's crazy to me.
She has like torture eyes and scared eyes at all moments.
And she also has like the strangest style I've ever seen.
She looks like a sleeper. Like she looks like
she I kept trying to think what she looks like. She looks like a villain, or
that's
like
what I'm saying, dude. She looks like an undercover villain.
Yeah.
You know who's not an undercover villain, Brian? Debbie.
Oh yeah.
Debbie from 67 from Sugar Hill, Georgia.
I'm so glad we got to meet her this week.
Debbie is very eccentric. She's a jewelry maker and a painter. She had been in a relationship for a very long time. She's been married. He passed away, right? Or did he leave her?
I think that she left both of them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because the one was really short, the other one was like 20 years. She was getting cheated on from a person in another country, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, so yeah, she was traumatized in the relationship, right? Yeah,
they based 90 Day Fiancé off him.
She spent 12 years doing nothing until she met Osama. Osama is also a painter from Morocco. He commented that he liked one of her paintings. I wrote, Osama's hats are so GD stupid. He's 24. Her son Julian, the cop, doesn't want her to go. Big surprise. Maybe listen to your son.
He's like the son of the year. I don't trust his son. It's the funniest thing.
I don't trust Osama
because everyone was saying that like 20 years ago too.
Osama has no job.
Yeah. I really hope he like shows up over there. It's like,
all right, ready? All right, here's a good transition here because I'm the best transition man in the game. Would you rather have no job like Osama, or would you rather work at Yohan's butcher shop? Dirtball butcher shop.
That's tough, man.
Yohan spent 40,000 more than he made last year. That means Yohan doesn't make any money.
Right, he can only contribute $90 to the rent.
2,000. He's giving her 4.5% of the rent.
When she was like, "Oh, that's like how much breakfast costs," I just laughed. Really,
he said, we're both gonna work. You're gonna cook and clean though too, because that's what the women do. And I'm like, she might murder him.
No, how much do you know about her? Did you watch episode 1 and 2?
No,
dude. She's a piece.
No. I know she does remote yoga.
Well, she lied to him. She's like, "Okay, we're gonna come over to US," and she's like, "Well, I'm not gonna do it anymore because I hate New York." And it's like, why do you move anywhere else in the country? You live in the most expensive area. He can only speak Spanish. Here's an idea: move to Florida.
Yeah, well, you know why, Brian? Because this, for her, to me, this one is like the most least risk one of anybody. She's just gonna go home if it doesn't work out. She's chilling. Like I'm not even worried about her. I said she might murder him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a bum, dude. Yohan's a bum. He's already mad because he already realizes 10 seconds in now that she's not going to front his like life, and that's what he thought she was gonna do. Like, you're out.
I'm still gonna not go fully against him because of the way she lied to him. It was messed up what she did to him.
Well, because he thought he was gonna get out of the country and come to New York.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's a bum, bro.
Okay, he's a bum. At the same time, she's also a bum.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm only gonna judge what I see so far. If I'm hearing, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He has a dirty butcher shop, but like, but I don't really like her either. The way she acted.
I haven't said I really like her yet, but I just so far I'm making I'm calling my shot on him. All right, we have Mahmoud.
It's Mahmoud.
Mahmoud. No, okay. That's what I had it written as. I could, dude. Come on, help me out. He's 30.
Well, it's funny, Billy, you say that because like his name on the bio, it's spelled different, and then I have subtitles on. It's spelled different there. Like no one has his name spelling right.
It's a Mahmoud. Okay,
I think it's Mahmoud.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Manages a fabric store. Nicole's secret husband. Meets up with his brothers. Okay, they tell him it's his religious duty to teach her to follow their practices. I just thought about like, yeah, listen, I'm not gonna here try to like offend, but like, it basically is like their way or else, and she's not gonna stay there very long.
No,
she's gonna make it a few episodes, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like especially with her past, where she lived there for 2 months, came back, like. Again, like it's her fault. Like she should know what
she said on the drive to the airport. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Yes, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't go. Like, don't go.
Yeah,
just don't go. Oh my God.
Right, and she sabotaged his green card or like his way to come over here or something like that. Like
it might be a smart move, honestly.
Yeah,
you can't even drive.
All right, I asked Brett this last week. How do you feel about all these people calling them darling and my love all the time?
I think it's very condescending.
Huh?
I think it's condescending. I used to be like a sweetheart guy, and I've realized that it's just like I didn't grow up in 1975. Like I'm not like, it's not like charming. There's some people, very few people you can get away with. Other than that, I think it's kind of condescending.
Yeah, I just think I don't know if it's bad translation or like it looks it's just corny to me.
Maybe in a diner, like I'm usually the one guy. I just don't want to do it. I just stake away, find out their name, guys. Find out their name. Call people by their name. Those people have name tags if they're workers, especially. Like, we're gonna lead the charge here, everyone. We can all be better. I can change. You can change. We can all change. Use women's names. And let's get away from darling and sweetheart and honey, dear.
Straight. It's
I used to be a
cornball.
big deer guy.
Nah, I didn't do any of that stuff.
I'm it's the South Philly part of me. It's fine. All right. So where do we go? Jen and Jamie see their new place. Jen hadn't seen it before. We kind of talked about that. The Narcolepsy Night Terrors. Both had lingerie for each other. You know,
they're about to get it on. They're like, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Danielle in the apartment search was we talked about very particular. 2 bedrooms, space to teach her remote yoga, a pool. She's looking around $2,000 a month. Our boy Yohan the bum, he can do $90 a month. He ain't gonna even pay for the freaking internet.
Like, Bill, like, how much money is she honestly making from remote yoga to like pay for that? It's $2,000 American for that house.
She's living in New York and doing all right? So
I guess, but Jesus,
2,000 that she's probably literally gonna like she's probably half in her rent right now and quadrupling her space.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like, it's really, she's chilling again. This girl's chilling. I love her. I want to talk to her when this is all said and done. I think she's gonna be chilling, but unless she's married to Yohan, and then
they are married.
Like, I hate that dude. No, I'm saying if they are still together, he's gonna be like, I hate that guy. He calls me a bum. Like, I'm gonna call that dude a bum for 19 weeks straight. Rishi's family doesn't know about Jen. I talked about this. Willy Wonka, Uncle Joe. Yeah. This is a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so this is like the end that we talked about Danielle. It ended with Danielle getting picked up by Mahmoud. And can I hug you? I don't want to go to jail.
Just like she looked like she had Stockholm syndrome when they were in the confessional.
Stockholm syndrome the second she got off the plane. Like, don't go. Oh my god, why are the producers stepping in?
I mean, this is like money gold for them, man. This is gold. But he's like cover up. He's like cover up your thing. I couldn't tell if where nipples popping out.
No, he's talking about the fact that
midriff
just like lifted a little bit because she was wearing a tight shirt, so she's probably can't actually lift it. Like,
she's wearing a jacket already. I mean,
she's dressed like a Spice Girl.
Yeah, I mean, we need to nail down what she looks like. Well, I mean, we're not going to see it anymore if she's over there.
She looks like she's dressed like 1998. Like she's like from London. I swear to God, she looks
like Spice. She's like an extra in Spice
Girl. She looks like she's like in what's the one Clueless. So she's dressed like a Clueless. You know what I mean? She looks like Claire. Like, it's like, come on now. I love this show. It's definitely Sunday nights. TLC is shot. It's like HBO Sundays. Like, I watch this instead of The Last of Us right now. It's like it's classic. I you know what I mean? It's awesome. Check out everything else we have going on. Like I said, MILF Manor. We also have The Bachelor. We have Below Deck. We also have Are You the One? We have Jersey Shore Family Vacation. What else am I forgetting about?
We had
The Challenge,
Married at First Sight,
The Challenge, Ride or Die just ended. We'll have the reunion this week. There is also going to be a new season. It's like the World Championship starting on Paramount Plus in 2 weeks. Figure out who's going to want to cover it. A lot of people want to cover it, Bri, even though we really don't. But like,
I definitely don't.
We'll figure it out. No, I mean, it's going to get covered. Like, 100% getting covered.
It won't be by me.
It will not be by Brian. Jersey Shore Family Vacation, like I said. Also look out for Survivor, which is Survivor 44.
Yeah.
Survivor 44 starts March 1st. That's literally in 11 days.
Yeah, we need to do that.
So we're gonna do a cast preview like we normally do. Maybe we'll pull the Instagram ones up and stuff that exist at this point. It's always a little bit better when we have more of those.
Yeah, right?
So none of us have ever gotten a Survivor person right yet. So we're still working on it on our preview. Check out our TikTok as well, Instagram, everything. We have content going. We are growing. 2023, big year of growth for the channel. So a lot of different stuff, interviews, charity work, merchandise, on site, some interviews. Like, I want to do some like videos at things, like a lot of cool stuff.
Billy on the street.
Billy, for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace. Please get your daughters home.